Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance IX, the Hellman Revolution. After some consideration, I have decided that from now on I will be skipping the H scenes, both to make the Let's Play safer for YouTube, and to make it less awkward for everyone involved. So let us proceed with the event He is the Boss. Phew, good grub. When Patton finished eating, he traveled a short ways from the camp and looked around at his allies. There were as many lights as there were tents, and the boisterous laughing of soldiers was audible in the distance. ... What are you doing out here alone? Brooding? Hey Hugh. Nah, wouldn't say brooding. Just thinking about how this war's about to start, and looking at our allies, firming my resolve and all that. They'd fight alongside a guy like me. Every single one of them is irreplaceable. They're not bad, yeah. But if that's what you think, maybe take a second to consider how they feel. What do you mean? You said you're fully participating in the fighting, remember? Oh, that? Is that all you have to say? Do you really know what this war you're starting is all about? I'm not that dumb. We need you to become an emperor. If you die, it obviously puts the kibosh on the whole plan. And you're fighting on the front lines? How insane is that? Normally, you'd be right. But we don't have many fighters to spare. Every one of us has to give it everything we've got. Nothing to worry about. I've been trading for this moment. Couldn't start this thing until I built up the confidence. Patton clenched his fists and flexed his arms. You know? Hubert responded with a wry look. Makes sense. But still. About all I can do on the battlefield is be a meat shield. If I can distract as much of the field as possible, what would I even be good for? Is that what our leader should be saying? What kind of commander treats himself like that? I'm a tank. That's what I do. It's what I'm made for. I'm not the commander anyway. That's him. Patton pointed to the mess tent, where Rance was laughing like a buffoon. Gahahaha. Gahahaha. Jeez, quit it, Rance. He was snatching other people's food and bothering everyone. Don't bother Maria. He acts like a complete child. Oh, sorry. Don't bother Maria. He acts like a complete child. For real though? Everyone thinks that's some sort of trick. Or at least, they hope it is. Rance is the perfect example of an unbeatable warrior. He's the best guy to carry our flag if we want people to see it. Well, doesn't seem like we need to protect him, so there's that. Man, why are you so in love with that guy? What? Nothing. Just thinking about how you didn't see how he fought in Zeph. Isn't that where you met him? All that chaos in Zeph a couple years back. Yeah, that was the crisis of a lifetime. The whole country was going to hell, but he took it all in stride. Or, well, he was just taking advantage of the whole thing to do what he felt like. But in the end, it somehow solved the whole crisis. Unfortunately, the women don't seem to see it exactly, but honestly, it was like watching a heroic tale play out in person. Any man can get into that. A hero, huh? You don't think he's just got lucky? Could be. But luck's a valuable asset, and his is off the charts. It was like he had total control of his luck. Nonsense. He's just a lucky guy. You never know when that luck will run out. I just pray it doesn't happen during the revolution. Well, if our luck is bad enough, maybe it will. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, God. Am I wasting my time here? Nah, you're not. Just trust me. Well, if I wasn't prepared to deal with this crap, I wouldn't have gone along with this. Glad to hear it. It's getting cold. Let's head back. Agreed. Patton and Hubert returned to the camp. The war with the great military nation of Hellman grew even closer. I like these guys already. They're pretty great. Alright, let's proceed with the Assault the Caretaker, where I will pause the recording when the scene begins. What's the deal, Russian? I'm sorry. I'm not telling you to apologize. I want to know why you can't clean. ... I'm sorry. Rance got back from his walk, but the magic house was still entirely covered in dust. I thought you'd at least know how to clean something. Russian remained where she was when Rance left, staring at the floor the whole time. Ahem. Well, that's fine. But if you don't at least learn to clean, I'll sell you off somewhere. Yes, Master Rance. You're depressing. Whatever. Ooh, it's Merci. If it isn't Captain Rance, do you need something? Merci politely bowed to Rance. You said you're in charge of the support team? Yes, I, Merci Aka, have been entrusted with the position of the support team's manager. Yeah, whatever. Talk like a normal person. Yes, sir. I thought this when I met her, but this girl's really cute. Better keep an eye out for an opportunity. Were you going somewhere? Yes, I was about to check our food supplies. Interesting. Is it? Rations are critical to the war effort. Very important. I want to check on them as well. I see. Understood. I'll lead you there. Yeah. Oh, Master Rance. You'll get in the way, Russian. Go back to the magic house and clean. Oh, and maybe ask Kanami to teach you how. Understood. Where is Kanami? Throw a pillow at the ceiling. Huh? Well, alright. Shall we go then? Lead the way. Just the two of us. Yeah. We keep food in this cart. Oh, that's a lot of food. The assault squad alone has about 150 people after all. Interesting. You manage all this? We transport the food as a team, but I keep track of quantity and plan the meals, yes. Sounds hard. It can be challenging at times, but it is my duty as the head of the support team. You take your job pretty damn seriously, huh, Mercy? I can't fight, so this is the only way I can help, sadly. Oh, wait, please, pretend I didn't say that. Prince Patton says that everyone here is an indispensable ally. I shouldn't view myself as anything less than everyone else. So tell me, why are you in this dangerous place? Oh, well, back when my town was attacked by bandits, the prince saved us. Actually, now that I think of it, she kind of reminds me as one of the early characters in Kichiko Runs, one of the girls Rance kidnaps when he is in his Bandit King phase in Kichiko. But that's not canon for this game, so whatever. Later, when I talked to the prince and learned more about him, I decided I want to improve our country too, so I joined the support team. Unfortunately, it's hard to pretend that other countries think highly of Hellman in its current state. Not that we have nothing to take pride in, I just want this to be a place where normal people can live peaceful lives. Enough! This serious talk is putting me to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, I went on for a bit long there. Ah well, whatever, forget all that boring stuff. I want to do something with you. With me? Okay, anything you wish, tell me. Ho, anything. You did say anything, did you? Huh? Yes, anything. I see. That's what the Revolutionary Army needs. Some real determination. Now, let's fuck. Huh? To. Okay, I will pause the recording here and continue when Rance completes his dirty deeds. And we're back to Rance committing unspeakable acts to unsuspecting women. That was refreshing. You were a virgin, but I got you to more in the end here. Hehehe. Girls are cutest when they feel good. Maybe being more considerate and getting girls to moan is a good idea. Oh, finally recovered, Missy? Captain Rance, I have a request. Oh, what? If possible, could you keep this a secret? We can never tell anyone about this. Well, I wasn't gonna tell anyone anyway, but... Okay, have sex with me again sometime. Huh? If you don't, I'll tell. I'll tell everyone. It's all I'll talk about, always. I don't care either way. Make your choice. Dot. Understood. Good. It's a deal. Don't let it get you down. I'll keep my promise and take this fight seriously. Really? Yeah, when it comes to promises with girls, I keep them for as long as I remember them. Trust me. Rance, you barely remember what happened yesterday. Do not believe his lies. Okay, I will. I feel like this isn't right, but still. Sleeping with Captain Rance gets him to stay. Oh, Prince Patton said he was like this, but I can't believe it's true. Cheer up. If you're a good girl, I'll make you feel good again. Messi blushed. Rance obtained a fuck buddy from the Revolutionary Army. Does this go into Rance mode? No, I guess, unfortunately, Messi isn't important enough to get into the Rance mode. So, let us continue with Rance's overestimation. Now, what to do? Patton and Hubert were sitting around the bonfire with pensive looks on their faces. We're good on logistics, plans, and division of labor. The problem is... who's keeping watch at night? Yeah, we just don't have enough men. We probably need lookouts spread a few kilometers around the camp, but I don't think we have the manpower to allocate to it. Well, we'll have to assign someone. The question is, who? Most people already have a job. We could have everyone take turns while keeping their current jobs? That's probably our only choice. It'll become too much eventually, for sure. Yeah. Why are you making those ugly faces at each other? Yo, Captain. Just talking about how we don't have enough watchmen. What, we don't? Just make Kanami do it. She's a ninja, so it's her specialty. Oh, I appreciate it. I was actually thinking of asking her to help. You can count on her. Kanami is good enough to do it all by herself. Now that can't be true. It so is. ... And there you have it, Kanami. Jeez, don't offer my help when I'm not around. Guess it's fine though. Surveillance, espionage, and keeping assassins at bay are all a part of my job as a ninja. So, how many other members are there? I'd like to hold a meeting to determine when and where we work. It's just you. Huh? Well, they were saying there is no way you can handle it on your own, you see. So I said, you can do work of 100 men, and they can leave everything to you. What? That's insane! You'd normally need at least 5 people to watch an area this size. It's fine, I know you can do it. I'm the one you are volunteering. Don't just make random assumptions. My ninja is the best. It'll be totally fine. I have nothing but confidence. Thanks for thinking so, but it's just not possible to... Wait, I'm Leah's ninja, not your ninja. What's Leah's is mine. You're her ninja, so you're my ninja. No! ... Deep in the forest, a lone shadow jumped from tree to tree. It dashed about, shaking a branch as it landed upon one. No problems here. That should do it for this search. Next, maybe I'll check the opposite way from the lake and test the alarms. The other side is the perfect place to hide. Better check over there just to be safe. Just when do I get to sleep? And now I can keep an eye on Rance. Ooh, that joke. That was his whole plan, wasn't it? If something happens with Rance while I am away, what will Queen Leah say? Well, it probably wouldn't be any different even if I was there. Dot dot dot. I'm tired. Ooh, I see someone suspicious. Could it be an intruder? Kanami's late-night struggles began. Poor Kanami. She always suffers at Rance's hands. Let us proceed to The Lazy Prince Returns. 2 weeks ago, an incident occurred in Lebury, a moderately large city southwest of Langbao. We are the Helman Revolutionary Army. Nearly 1,000 knights came out of nowhere, trounced the guards, and occupied the city. Lebury was ideal as a citadel, but its guards had inferior training and equipment, forcing them to flee. I guess I do not... Okay, this is Langbao, so I guess it's somewhere around here. The leader of the Revolutionary Army claimed to be Patton Misnarch, the prince who supposedly died years ago. Oh, there it is. There is Lebury. The sudden appearance of an enemy force spread tension throughout the Helmanian army, but the Revolutionary Army's occupation continued unabated. On one of Lebury's walls. Ooh, Hunty, there you are. Revolutionary Knight Vladimir. The wind feels nice up here, doesn't it? So, did something happen? Hanskins is here, with the man we'd been waiting for. Oh, he made it in time. Thank God. He's been dressed in the prince's clothes as we speak. He's being dressed in the prince's clothes as we speak. Not only his face and physique, but even his hair is perfect. Sounds good. Let's go check on him. They're doing it in the meeting room. Welcome back, Hanskins. Good work. Oh, Handy, I'm back. I feel like he looks nothing like Patton, but maybe with good enough disguise. Oh, he is not the one passing as Patton. Okay. Have a look. We're done. The tall knight, Hanskins, stepped aside to reveal the spitting image of the old Prince Patton. Hi, I'm Portov. Yeah, I guess he looks kind of like Patton in Rance 3. Oh? Wow! Wow! You're like Patton's twin. I'm honored. He's not the least bit like the newer, livelier prince, but he should be identical to the prince before he was exiled. The lazy boy prince is back. I love that 2-feet look. Should I take this as a compliment? Oh, totally. It's a huge compliment. You are a work of art. Knowing how Prince looks now, I worry that me being his body double is somewhat offensive. It's cool. You're perfect. Just stand around looking like a dweeb. Seriously, glad to have you. Hunty jovially hit Portov's chest. Ow! Ow! We need to convince the Helmanian army that we are the Revolutionary Army's main force. With such a convincing look-alike, and Hunty by his side, the capital should believe this is the real Patton. Even if they did, I doubt they would ever question we are the primary revolutionaries. Yep. But here, you look flawless. I'm honored to please you. But won't I be targeted by assassins? I don't know how to defend myself, so honestly, I'm scared. I'll be protecting you, so it's no problem. If that were an issue, Patton would be dead who knows how many hundreds of times by now. I hope you'll be as vigilant as you would with the real man. Assault squad. Camp. So the big army in Lebury won't attack the capital or anything? Right. We don't want them to know that we are the main force. The idea is to use the huge force as a gigantic red herring. In the assault squad's operation room, Rance was being briefed on the Helmanian revolution plan. Not bad. The decoys can threaten to attack the capital and keep the Helmanian army at bay. Meanwhile, our unstoppable force heads deeper and deeper into Helmanian territory. In the end, we reach Langbao and beat the last boss. The last boss, in this case, being Chancellor Stessel, the guy pulling the strings in Helman. Also, running straight to the capital won't work. Why not? The First and Third armies form a defensive line around the capital, so the closer we get, the more soldiers we'll run into. That being said, let's go over how the Helmanian army is positioned in detail. First, the basics. The Hellmanian army is divided into the Thirst through Thief armies. 5 different units, huh? Like I said, the First and Third armies defend the capital. The Second army is dedicated to the Great Wall of Helmand to the west. The Fourth army defends the southern border, meaning we are currently closest to them. And the Fifth army? They're a mobile unit. Their base changes with their current mission, so they could be anywhere. So first we'll be fighting Fourth army. Right. Are they strong? Nah, the opposite. Their soldiers are poorly trained and their equipment is junk. They're the worst of the Hellmanian army. How convenient for us. Meaning they're a perfect first test for our team. I see. Interesting. Then let's go kill them. Gahahahaha. When we destroy the Fourth army, it will draw attention from the capital, which will end in them sending special forces our way. We'll take them down one by one, change locations, and retreat. Typical guerrilla tactics. More or less. This is the only way to avoid a confrontation with the whole army. We'll whittle down the Hellmanian army as much as possible while recruiting others along the way. And once we outnumber them, we'll attack the capital with all our might, and if possible, demand they surrender to prevent more bloodshed. Sounds boring. Won't that take like forever? We're hoping to finish in less than 3 years. What? 3 years? I know it's not enough time. It's a crazy plan, but I want to make this work. You expect me to agree to this dinky plan? Huh? We are conquering bases, right? Just conquer one after another on the way to the citadel, ending with the capital itself. If only that were so easy. The assault squad only has so many men. We've got our limits. With me as the leader, there are no limits. We are advancing straight to the capital. Instead of 3 years, I'll get it done in 3 months. No, 2 months, and not a day more. Gahahaha. Like hell we can do that. I'm the leader. We do things my way. That's insane. Hey, Patton, what are we going to do? ... If you don't like it, I'm leaving. ... Let's leave it all to Rance. What? I'm betting it all on him. That's why I had him come in the first place. This guy has leadership skills that can change the world. Why hold him back? Are you for real? We're leaving it to luck. Our plan isn't guaranteed to succeed either. It's all up to luck in the end. ... With Rance around, I feel like we can do anything. I'm trusting my instincts on this one. I see. If that's what you want, then fine. I'm sticking with you no matter what. Is that settled? Yeah, we're going with your idea. Lead us to the capital. Alright, good attitude. You can rest assured that with me in charge, everything will go perfectly. Let's see. Russian? Huh? Are we? Rance bopped Russian on the head. God. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Shizuka. Just then, Rance found Shizuka walking outside the tent. I just remembered some urgent business. Gahahaha, just when I was feeling horny. Bye. Hey, the meeting hasn't actually ended. You're supposed to be a leader, so you ought to... Rance ignored Hubert and left the tent. Man, he's gone. Sometime later, they heard a magic lightning strike. Damn, that was loud. Hit with magic for beggings for sex. Almost like divine retribution. Is this seriously the guy we're trusting? I have a question about the plan. Maitreya, who's been listening silently up until that point, timidly raised his hand. The Revolutionary Army declared that you're their leader, didn't they, Patton? If you aren't there in Labyrinth, won't Helmand think they're lying? We've got that covered. There was a guy in Micrograd who looked like he could play the part. Asked him to be my body double a good while back. Told him to grow his hair out just for when the day would come. Why? Patton used to have long hair. There should be another me in Labyrinth by now, who looks just like I did years ago. Is he a civilian? Yeah, he said he wanted to be a chef, so he was slumming it in restaurants for a while. Big, tall guy, but can't fight both of them. Isn't there a chance he'll be assassinated? That seems dangerous. Doubt we need to worry about that. Why? Well, because I survived this low. The guy has a hell of a guardian watching over him. He'll be safe. Doesn't that mean this guardian isn't protecting you right now? Will you be okay? What if something happens? It's not like I'm a kid. I can protect myself. She was protecting you until just a while ago, though. Hey, shut up. And let us proceed to the last visible episode of the chapter, Rance's Misunderstanding. At night, Rance looked down upon the wasteland from a small hill. Hey, Russian, can you see that? What's that over there? The sudden question startled Russian. When she strained her eyes and looked across the wasteland, she saw some lights. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's a Helmanian army garrison. I'm trying to make Patton's revolution a success, so I'll be fighting the Helmanian army for a while. Oh, really? And you're my slave, so try to remember that. Then, I knew it. What? Oh, nothing. Well, not that I'm doing this to help Patton or Hellman or whatever. Oh, you're not? Wanna know what I'm after? By controlling Patton from the shadows, I'll make every Hottie in Hellman mine. Gahaha, like I care what happens to Hellman itself. Could at least talk about this when I'm not around. Oh, you're here too? Look, that's our next target. According to Konami's info, those are Hellmanian soldiers. Right? Yes, I can guarantee that at least. Then let's not waste any time. We'll start by beating up these random guys. Let's go, guys. Charge! Follow me! Wait, hold on a sec. What? Do you not get the plan? What plan? We need to beat the core of Helmanian army, meaning the generals. No amount of common soldiers are going to change anything. If we just beat the generals, the whole chain of command falls apart, leaving the army unable to function. There is no need to pick pointless fights. That's what I thought. I was wondering why we were going against the plan. What? I told you earlier, Rance, those are just local guards. Fighting them would only cause commotion. It won't help. Right. Fine, whatever. So you get it now? Good. Ah well, either way, I'm heading over there. Huh? Hold up, Captain. Why? Don't worry, I won't start a war. I'm not even doing anything that bad. Besides, capturing a single soldier girl for tonight anyway. Anyway, I'll be going. Rance skipped away. Aw, man. Patton? Are we really trusting this guy? ... Yeah, it's fine. It'll all work out. Yeah. Alright, and we can proceed to the next chapter, which we will do next time. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.